morning. Hello and welcome to my daily vlog of life on our beef and arable farm here. Maize pit behind us. We're going to start feeding some cows, bedding them down, and I've also got a special announcement that made me very, very happy yesterday. I just didn't know if I'd got the opportunity to tell you yesterday, but I definitely have today because it's been announced. So I'll let you know about that a little bit later, but I am buzzing about it. First thing I'm going to do today is go and spray some Roundup because it's going to rain a little bit later and it needs doing so we can get the maize ground prepared. So we're just waiting for that to fill up. Boost! Dad's feeding round on the TM. The MX bucket. Yeah, it's gonna rain about 12 o'clock, so we've got enough time for this to dry onto the leaf, and that's all we need to get it to activate. Here you can see I had a bit of Roundup left one day and sprayed the outside, and now we're going to spray the inside of the field, get rid of all this cover that's there, spread that muck on it, and then we can get the plough out and do a bit of ploughing. It is a very wet down here, as a lot of the fields are this year, but this one's wetter than normally here. Right, on to the next ones. Couldn't get to the first ones because my dad had took the key off the chain of keys that we've got, so I thought we'd got it and got to the field. We've not, so I'm going to have to go back to the farm to get one, which is a bit of a shame because it slows me down a fair bit this morning, but these things happen. You see here's where it flooded all the straw into the corner of the field. These are nice straight fields. Again, what we're going to do, spray this off, put some muck on it, plough it, plant it with maize. I think it's about time I told you about the little teaser that I put in at the start of the video. I've been asked to be a special guest at the Great Yorkshire Show, which is a massive, massive honour for me. Not just because I'm in a roster or whatever you want to call it, a flyer, which I'll put up here, with my mate Ollie Blogs, Adam Ensign, Helen Skelton, the Yorkshire Vet, and the guys from Catwalk Farm. Like, that in itself is just absolutely mega. Like, and there's little old Joeseelsjobs in the bottom corner, does a bit of TikTok, does a bit of YouTube, and from Yorkshire. Yeah, how I am on with them guys, I do not know, but massive thanks to Yorkshire Agricultural Society and the Yorkshire Show for inviting me along. Yorkshire Show is something that, like, me and Becky have been to for the last 4 or 5 years, and I recommend it to everyone. Like, not just because I'm going, but because we've had such a fantastic time every time we've gone there. We went 1 year and then that was it. Like, we had to go every year after that. We even started taking kids along, because there's that much educational stuff happening there that I think it's well worth taking kids out of school to go there, especially if they're interested in stuff to do with the countryside. There's like a whole education section that the kids can join and do, like arts and crafts, do I don't know, learning about bees and things like that. So yeah, I am mega stoked to be on that. Hopefully I am crossing my fingers, because every time I've gone, I've seen like Adam Henson driving around in one of them golf buggies. I'm like, I want to be in one of them. Like, that is a dream. That'd be a dream come true if I get to ride in one of the golf buggies. But yeah, the 10th of July, that's when I'm going. It's the Wednesday, it's the second day of the show. Oh, it's a bit like, Ollie's going on the Tuesday, which, you know, disappointing that we couldn't have been on the same day, but whatever. I think Adam Henson is on the same day as me, and yeah, there's some more things I need to tell you, but we'll save that for a little bit later in the video. So we're just folding her up now, getting to the next little field that's at the side of this one. Some more fly tipping in the field. I'm back in the yard, Ben's here. We're having a few issues with the water this morning. The holding tank is empty because the sprayer tank has run over all night. So it's taking a bit of catching up. So I'm just checking now making sure we've got no more leaks on the farm. It will catch up, but it's just after feeding, so all the cows are like, oh, I fancy a drink now. But you might have to wait an hour for it just to get back up and running. Over there is usually our problem area, but there's nothing there, so just looking here. Looks like we've used a fair bit of hay now. Getting down the shed. Right, we will get back on now. I've got the key and get back on the sprayer and do that field we missed. Ben and Noah are taking the 9 metre and they're going to do some fencing. 60 stakes I think they reckon they need. Right, so I'm off. We'll leave these guys to it for a bit. So you can see how wet this has been. It's ran the soil off into the bottom corner. This was barley, now it's going to be maize. We're spraying it off. This is the worst bit of the field where all the water's been sat on it, but there is some barley over there, but it's not worth continuing with. So it's not had any fertiliser or anything, this, because we knew it was a disaster pretty much, months ago. So yeah, so just killing off what's there now. So we've got a stale seed bed to put it back in. Well, it'll be an expensive field because we've drilled it. We've got to drill it again. We've got to plough it again. Well, no, so we didn't plough it. We tri-tilled it, and we're going to plough it now. So yeah, it's just been a bit of a disaster. So on this headland here, this is the dry headland of the field. Usually, look at that. Just water stood on it. Oh, just looking at our neighbour's Jersey cows here, it reminds me that Charlotte, Ashley and Roy have had their jerseys delivered. So watch out for a video from Charlotte on the new ones getting delivered and getting milked for the first time on their robots. I think they're pretty excited about it. So yeah, check that out. So that's all parked up now. I have got one more field to do, but I think it's just risking it a little bit with the weather that's forecast. So we'll get on with doing a mix and some bits like that, I think. So we'll start filling this up. We can make some feed for the cows then. Tip it in, and then when we've got this that's already been pre-chopped in, I will start up the mixer and we'll cut out some maize. Just had my dinner and I'm just practicing walking up here. Because the other thing that I'm doing at the Yorkshire show is going to be on the catwalk. Yeah, so I'm just getting my practice in. Yeah, supposedly there's a thing that farmers get dressed up in woolen garments to promote British wool, and the guys at the Yorkshire show were like, "Do you want to be a model on that?" I'm like, "Don't ask me to do something. I'm trying to be a yes person." So yeah, I'm going to be a model on the catwalk, which yeah, is a bit weird, but yeah, I'll try it. Try things once, and don't say yes to things, don't say no to things. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing on the Wednesday. I think it's at like 12:30 or something on the sheep shearing stand. Wool, sheep shearing, hand in hand. Right, I'm going to jump on this now and get some farming done rather than thinking about being a catwalk model. Walking, turn, walking. Yeah, I've got this nailed. So we've got the molasses in, we'll get this backed into the shed, put the rest of it in, we can get it tipped off. So yeah, so we're going into the barley shed. Scoop that up. Like that. Back her in over here. Really, you wouldn't want to be travelling this far. If you had two of you, you'd pull the mixer outside, but this is just the best way to do it with one. Tip that in, dust everywhere, everything gets dusty in the shed. We'll get some more. Right, I've got the mixer full, so while that's going off and chopping up and getting itself all nicely mixed together, blended into one, we'll go and get the silage and the hay for the next mix. And we're in front a bit then. The rain is starting. Oh no! So we got that chewing away now. We'll leave it to it. Ben's run out of stakes. I'll carry this one. How many have you put in?
50 odd, I think. Probably about 55. I said 60.
Oh, fun.
It's only going to end up on 70.
Well, I hope I brought enough then, because there ain't many left. If any. There's some big ones and that's it. Need more steaks. So they're going to put those last few steaks in there. On the fencing job, we'll go back to the farm and continue on with these mixers. There they are, look. And John Deere's over there. It's a nice nature reserve, is that? Cattle that we put on it are there to create a habitat for the wildlife that's there. This is a hayfield. We're only allowed to cut it though after a certain time, in like June, sometime I think it is. So it's seeded. We just cut it once for hay, and that's all part of the agreement that we've got with grazing the cattle on there. At the farm now, just checking the mixer. And the showers have started, haven't they? So looks like we are in for a bit of a wet weekend. Hopefully they're not too bad though, and we can get some muck spread, because that's what I've really been wanting to do for the last 4 days probably. But just other things have come into play, like picking cattle up and refencing fields and bits and bobs like that. So we want to get some cattle out to grass. Right, mixers are happening. The rain's still coming down. I'm just going to come down here and push up the feed for these guys. I've got a feeling that we might need another mix making for them, either very late tonight or very early in the morning. These machines are back. The 9 metre and the 130 Rainic lenses. Ben and Noah have got the cattle everywhere. They're just moving some pens around, so we've got space for new cattle. So I've just pulled in the 130, I've connected everything up, ready for tomorrow. But I just want to give it a grease round and a check round. I've not checked the floor for quite some time, so just make sure that everything's tight and nothing's going to go wrong. So we're just feeding round now. Ben's on it with a TM, and the rain's coming into it. So this yard out here will be a mess tomorrow. I better fetch the mixer inside. I've got to do something first. It's that time again where we do mixer mention. I don't know what I'm thinking in my head here. Mixer mentions, where we support Yorkshire Air Ambulance. That's what I'm thinking, I think. We have a happy birthday to Craig Mason, who's 40. I can't get this out. Lee won. He's also having his birthday today, and that's love from outfitting. I think I need to do this again. But it's that time where we try and raise a bit of money for Yorkshire Air Ambulance and do mixer mentions on the side of our food mixer here at the farm. It's a happy birthday to Craig Mason, who is 40. That's love from all the family. Also, massive happy birthday to Lee Warren, and that's from Alfie and Isabel. So £8,608 raised for those guys just by doing the simple thing of reading people's names out in the video. It's just easy. It's just easy, and it, you know, hopefully it's made somebody's birthday a little bit better, but more importantly, might have saved somebody's life. So don't buy somebody a birthday card, get them a mixer mention, or get them a that one on Ollie's. Bateman. Oh, why can't I think of it? It's not like I watch his videos all the time. Why have I had a mind blank? Birthday bumper! That's it, birthday bumper. Ollie's birthday bumper. Anything, just, you know, let's raise a bit of money collectively, or however you send it to. Let's try and raise a bit of money from doing these YouTube videos. Business. That's everything in the shirt. That is about it for me this evening. The kids are here, so we're going to go in and have something to eat. I could desperately do with a drink. Not alcoholic. I could do with a coffee or a tea. But yeah, before I go, I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who watches these videos, because without that, I wouldn't get the opportunity to go to Yorkshire, and I wouldn't get any of the opportunities really that I get with demos and just all sorts of stuff that's only happened because people watch this channel. So yeah, no point have I forgot that. Like, it's the people that are watching that make this the thing that it is. So yeah, I just feel really privileged to get these opportunities. So yeah, if you do want to go to Yorkshire Show, I'll try and put a link in the description, and then there's a link to the tickets, but just Google Yorkshire Show tickets, but get them now, because literally every year they sell out every day. So if you think that you even got a chance of going, get your tickets in, because they will sell out, which I found out last year, because Mum and Dad wanted some tickets on for the Tuesday or something, and they'd sold out, and I couldn't even get them through asking people at the show or, you know, in WhatsApp groups. Just there weren't any about. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Like and subscribe as always, and we'll see you tomorrow. Business, bye.